Hi everyone! Welcome back for another daily from Clues by Sam. Let's get started. Only one of the two innocents to the left of Scott is Paula's neighbor. So there are two innocents among these three, and one innocent among these two. We can mark Paula as innocent. Now that we know Ruby is a criminal, we can mark Olive as the second innocent to the left of Scott. Terry and Freya have an equal number of criminal neighbors. We know from Olive's clue that Freya has two innocent neighbors, or one criminal neighbor. So Terry must have one criminal neighbor as well, and thus Vicky must be a criminal. There's many innocent farmers as there are innocent pilots. There are 2 pilots and 3 farmers on the board. Recall that Freya has 2 innocent neighbors, so if Emma was a criminal, then Isaac and John must be innocent. Both of them are farmers, so we need 2 innocent pilots as well. But now we only have 1 unrevealed pilot, so we can no longer satisfy Hilda's clue. Therefore, we must retract our initial assumption and mark Emma as innocent. There's an odd number of innocent farmers. Again, there are only 2 pilots on the board, so we can only have 1 innocent farmer, and thus only 1 innocent pilot as well. Mark Chris and Keith as criminals. Only one of the 2 innocents below Freya is Isaac's neighbor, so one of these 2 must be innocent. Now take a look at Keith's clue. An odd number of innocents in column D neighbor Isaac, so there are either 1 or 3 innocents among these 3. We know from the previous clue that there can't be 3 innocents among them. Therefore, we can mark Freya as a criminal. Only one of the 3 innocents neighboring Mary is Isaac's neighbor. Again, we know one of these 2 is innocent, so all the other shared neighbors must be criminals. Mark Larry as a criminal. Isaac has 2 innocent neighbors on the edges. There are 5 people on the edges neighboring Isaac, and 2 of them are here. So the only remaining neighbor must be a criminal. There's an odd number of criminals in row 2. Remember that there's 1 innocent and 1 criminal among these 2. Add Hilda and that will be 2 criminals, an even number. We need to make it an odd number, so Gabe must be a criminal. Only one of the 4 innocents on the edges is Mary's neighbor. Again, one of these 2 is innocent, so we can mark Scott as a criminal. Now we can resolve Freya's clue. Mary has 3 innocent neighbors. 1 is revealed and 1 is among these 2. So the only remaining neighbor must be innocent. Mark Isaac as innocent, John as a criminal, and Noah as innocent. Now we can resolve Chris' clue and mark Zoe as the second innocent below Freya. And finally, now that we have revealed all 4 innocents on the edges, we can mark Terry as a criminal. And that finishes today's puzzle, solved in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching.